Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. Mobile police investigating another bold ATM theft. Someone ripping open a machine in the middle of the night and making off with a boatload of money. Now, Bryant Bank on Airport Boulevard targeted early Tuesday morning. Mobile police say the bandits used a vehicle and a chain to snatch the panels off the machine to get to the money. Now, back in July, surveillance video captured a similar crime at a credit union on Airport. It took the crooks 3 tries to snatch open the ATM. Now, after a crowbar didn't work, they hooked a chain to a stolen truck to pull the ATM completely off the ground. The other crime happened about a month ago at a bank on Government. Same MO in that one as well. No word yet from police on if these cases are connected. But if you have any information, you're urged to call Mobile Police. Parents worried about their young children getting COVID-19 could be getting some good news in the coming days. The FDA has now expanded COVID vaccine access to one of the biggest groups not yet eligible, children ages 5 to 11. An independent advisory panel voting yesterday to modify the emergency use authorization for Pfizer's vaccine, giving the green light for child-sized doses. Now, there's just one final approval needed from the CDC, meaning that children could be rolling up their sleeves as early as this week.
Far from being spared from this harm of COVID-19, in the 5 to 11-year-old age range, there have been over 1.9 million infections, over 8,300 hospitalizations, about a third of which have required intensive care unit stays.
The move is being welcomed by doctors who say that vaccinating children is an essential part of ending the pandemic. Health leaders pointing down to data from Pfizer showing the vaccine was more than 91% effective in clinical trials. The Mobile City Council is marking the end of an era. While their terms don't officially end until Monday, yesterday marked the last City Council meeting for Fred Richardson, Bess Rich, and John Williams. The meeting featured a proclamation celebrating their accomplishments, as well as a slideshow featuring some highlights of their tenure with the city. Their combined nearly 60 years of service saw improvements to several parks, neighborhood infrastructure, and transparency within the City Council. The council members agree that they are leaving things better than they found them.
We're leaving the city in great shape. The city is the financial posture of this city probably is better than it's ever been.
We each walk away with great pride, knowing we've done our best.
The seats for District 1, 4, and 6, as well as the District 2 seat left vacant by the Reverend Levon Manzi's passing, will be filled when the new council members are sworn in during next week's meeting.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. Starting things off just before 4:30 in the morning, and things are relatively quiet. A little drizzle might be showing up in your individual neighborhoods, but no major chances for rain. And even though it's going to be an active night tonight, things should be fairly quiet for much of the daytime hours, with no major trouble spots as far as dealing with showers or storms. And the temperatures actually feel pretty good this morning, with many spots starting off in the upper 50s. As far as the bigger picture, you can spot the approaching cold front that's going to be diving in here tonight. It's rolling in across the Lone Star State and across Oklahoma. You got a severe thunderstorm watch box that includes parts of Oklahoma and Texas, and you got a big line of storms that's working their way eastward toward Houston. That's what's going to be arriving here starting at about 6 o'clock tonight. Between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m., we're going to have the risk of strong to severe storms. The severe weather risk zone from East Texas to our area is a level 2 out of 5. A level 3 severe weather risk zone exists for central Louisiana. This is where tornado probabilities are going to be at their highest today, but we will have the risk of tornadoes today, although the main threat is going to come from gusty straight line winds, and you've got to make sure you have a way to get warnings if they are issued and have your severe weather plan in action before these storms begin to approach the area, which will happen starting at 6 o'clock tonight and running to about 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow. Here's a look at the weather headlines as we roll in throughout this Wednesday. A quiet morning. Then as we go into toward tonight, that's when the storms arrive. And as far as the rest of the week, we will turn windy and sharply colder. Here's a glimpse at the Fox 10 Futurecast. Expect clouds and sun during the day. A few scattered showers are going to be possible. So mid-morning, some of you may be dealing with a little rain, but no lightning or thunder, nothing severe. School pickup time should be fine. And a lot of you should be home from work before the main show begins as far as a severe weather threat. You got the storms at 6 o'clock just west of Lucedale and Leakesville, and they come blowing through here starting at about 10 o'clock tonight. This is when we'll have the highest rain chance and the nastiest threat for severe weather. Then as we get to about midnight tonight, you got the main line of storms shifting east of I-65, but the cold front will still be off to the west, and then the cold front will be beginning to approach Citronelle and Mobile and Chatham at about 1 a.m., and then that will begin to blow east of Fairhope and east of Jackson and Thomasville by about 4 o'clock in the morning. And so everyone behind that line of storms would be sharply colder. And then by about 5 or 6, we'll see all of these storms exiting our section of the Gulf Coast. So here's a glimpse at the next 7 days. Strong to severe storms tonight, then windy and sharply colder with highs in the mid to upper 60s for Friday and Saturday. Mornings in the upper 40s and low 50s. Halloween weekend sunny and dry with a high Sunday afternoon in the low 70s up to the mid 70s by next week. We'll talk much more weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.